Hello, hello, all you beautiful beings. Jessy here, and I do believe it has been almost a year to date since my last recording, and I am being called today to post a short little reading. Let's see if it's short. I don't know. Jessy's idea of short ends up being like an hour and a half long, right? Oh, but it's good to be back. And it's good to just record. And let's see what comes out today. And we are pulling from the Rose Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell with the artwork by Katie Louise. And if you hear any music in the background, that is labeled Purpose by Jonny Easton. And he has graciously offered that as free piano music on YouTube. I will post the links in my description box below if you would like to purchase the deck to Rebecca Campbell or head over to Jonny Easton's YouTube channel and show support. I am not receiving any kickbacks either, by the way, folks. This is just me wanting to give credit where credit is due, right? So from one artist to another, that is just so very important to be transparent, right? I'm also shuffling the Oracle deck to see what cards want to come out today. I don't know let's see what starts us off is the second bloom. A second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. Confirmation. I am feeling a sense of loneliness, some sadness. It's not my energy, it's some energy that I'm picking up. And if you're feeling sad or the tears want to come because I feel like I want to cry right now, let the tears flow. This is a very challenging and difficult, heartbreaking time for many. It is also joyous and celebratory as well with the holidays for those who celebrate. And either way, whether you celebrate or not, we are coming into a new year, 2025. So this year comes to a close. It is coming to a close. And it's filled with so many mixed emotions, right? Some ups and downs, ins and outs, highs and lows, great times, not so great times, and probably some downright hard and heartbreaking times as well. May we please have this reading serve as a gentle reminder to love ourselves, heal our hearts, love one another, and have grace, mercy, and compassion for others, for we do not know what they are going through. That doesn't mean that you or the collective are to endure or continue enduring any abuse or disrespect. Not at all. No. If you're able to find a way to get away from all of that, I highly encourage you to do so. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, financial advisor. So I just want you to make sure that you're making the decisions and using your discernment that are best for you at that given time. And if you need outside professional help, please do go and seek it. This reading is for entertainment purposes only, okay? But we're surrounded by the divine at this moment. Always. They're here for us. Just a hop, skip, jumping away. All we need to do is call on them. They want us to call on them, in fact. Lean into them. And that's whomever you believe in, whoever resonates for you, and regardless of religion or culture, whoever you believe, if you believe in higher power. And that's another thing, is just acceptance of all religions and cultures and people, genders, race. We're all one. We're all energy, masculine, feminine energies. We all have and hold both energies, masculine and feminine. So if masculine or feminine energies come up and about, just know that this is gender neutral. I am not addressing one or another unless I'm guided to, and then take however that resonates for you, okay? But this is a judgment-free zone. I'm holding space for everyone at this moment, especially if you're listening and tuning in. Second chances. Are we given second chances? Yes, we are. Do we make mistakes? Yes, we do. But God loves us. Your higher self loves you. Our higher self loves us. I believe in God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, so please do know that I will reference them. But I also reference the divine and my angels and guides, spirit. The universe, cosmos. But this applies to all, again, who feel called to listen and accept the message as how it feels best for you. It's never too late. There are always new possibilities just around the corner. Healing our hearts, making better choices, better decisions for our lives, for ourselves, and for our loved ones. We are forgiven. God forgives us. When we stay in those negative thought patterns and negative cycles, it's our mindset. It's the conditioning. It's the limited beliefs that we grew up with, that we were surrounded by, whether that be in our own home, our work environment, our school environment, internal and external influences, what we hear, what we smell, what we see matters and impacts us. And our bodies hold on to that. Our bodies hold on to those memories, the sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care. In order to create new possibilities, we must heal our hearts, minds, bodies, and spirit and souls. And we can start by giving ourselves self-care, resting when we need to rest, taking care of our health by eating healthier meals, by moving our bodies, by finding some way of shape or form to exercise, even if it's just going for a walk, even if it's dancing while you're washing dishes or dancing while you're cooking. It's just move your body to release all the negative energies, right? Giving yourself that self-love and self-care, that grace, love and mercy that you would give other people. If a friend, family member, or a stranger were having a really hard day, And you could tell that they were down in spirits. They needed somebody to talk to. They needed a hug. They were sad. Or maybe they're really frustrated and needed to vent about something, right? What advice would you give to them? How would you feel in your heart for them at that particular moment? You would hold space for them, right? You would give them compassion, grace, love. You would say, let it out. Cry if you need to cry. Vent. I'm here. Maybe not all, but many of us, if you're tuned in here right now, chances are really good you would be the one that people come to because you're a good listener and you have a beautiful soul and a light within you that draws people near to you, that they feel safe when they're around you. They feel safe that they can share things with you, right? So chances are very good that you are an empath, first and foremost. You're a tender heart, and you care about people and humanity, all beings and things. That does not make you perfect. And I'm not saying you think you are, but I'm just saying that doesn't mean we're putting anybody on a pedestal. Doesn't mean that we're saying we're perfect, because we're not. No one is. No one should be on pedestals because we all make mistakes. But it's how we deal and pivot from those mistakes. Forgive and make better choices. Forgive ourselves, forgive others. Pray. Seek guidance, divine guidance. Lean into the divine, your divine team. And give yourself the grace, love, compassion, mercy, and kindness that you would show the individuals who would come to you who needed a shoulder to cry on or lean on or vent, right? That's part of self-care, self-love. It's hard. If you haven't started or begun to give yourself the self-love, it can be as little as just giving yourself space to cry and telling yourself you love you and that you are going to be okay and that you're going to help you get through this. You're giving yourself the second chance. This isn't about asking others to give you a second chance. This isn't about giving other people second chances. Maybe it is. Depends on how it resonates for you and the situation you're in at this given moment that you're listening to this, right? But how I'm feeling, a lot of this is about giving yourself that second chance to live again, to learn to love again, to forgive yourself, to forgive others, and to know that you are deserving of a second chance. You deserve all the good things in life. And I want you to rewind and listen to that again. You are deserving of a second chance in all the good things in this life. But you have to start to love yourself, and you have to learn to forgive yourself and forgive others. Forgiving others does not mean that it makes their actions okay or acceptable. It means freeing your mind, body, spirit, and soul of that constant loop and repeated pattern playing and story playing in your mind. It's releasing that and letting it go peacefully, effortlessly, lovingly, and harmoniously. Let it go. When you're ready, it all in divine timing. You are right where you're supposed to be at this given moment. There's no timeline. There's no pressure. There's nothing saying that, oh, it has to be now, it has to be now. If you're feeling that it has to be right now, it's like this, it's got to happen, it's got to happen. If you're trying to force it, it's not going to happen, folks, because you can't force your healing. You can't force divine timing. And leaning into your divine spirit team takes practice and patience. The Holy Grail came out. Stop the endless searching, inner quest. What that tells me is to get that quote unquote second chance that you're ready to receive and that you're looking for. It's time to go within and find your inner truth. The Holy Grail lives within you, in your unique blueprint, in your beautiful soul. Just waiting to come out and show the world and reveal itself to the world. It is time. It's time to share your story. It's time to mend your broken heart. It's time to pour into your own cup. And keep pouring into your own cup until it is overflowing. Because you know what's going to happen as it overflows. And I know y'all have heard this too. I'm not the only one saying this. But as you're pouring into your cup and you just pour, keep pouring. It's going to overflow. And where is that overflow going to go? Folks, it's going to beautifully overflow into the collective, into everything and everybody else. And as you're pouring into your cup, all the gunky gunk that might be at the bottom or that you deem is gunky gunk and that is at the bottom, it's going to come up and out as you continuously pour that pure, unconditional love into your cup. So as we're listening and talking about this right now, right? That visual that is going around on social media, right? You've got a cup of like muddy water. And then if you just take clear water and you just keep pouring that clear water, the pure water, think of that clear, crystal clear water as pure, unconditional love. And that muddy water is that yucky yuck that's inside. The anger, the hurt, the pain, the sorrow, the grief, the shame, the guilt, the anger, the frustration, the irritability, the jealousy, any of those low vibrational frequencies, which we all have it. Don't get me wrong. We all have it, folks. So there's no shame and no guilt here and no judging either. None whatsoever, right? None. This is judgment free. But we all have it because we are human beings on this 3D planet. So back to that analogy. So we all have that gunky gunk, whatever that is, because we're all on different journeys and we're all on different, going through different battles, different battlefields. So pour that water that crystal clear water. Keep pouring it. Keep pouring. Keep pouring. Keep giving yourself that unconditional love, that healing, the rest, the forgiveness, the giving yourself, finding ways to bring that joy back into your life, bring that peace, calming ways, soothing your soul. Whether it be finding ways to express yourself, express your emotions, feel your feelings, folks. Allow yourself and give yourself permission to feel your feelings. If you're sad, let the tears come out. If you're mad, find a healthy way to release the anger, okay? Healthy way, folks. I don't know. There's ways. Go for a run. Hit a punching bag if you need to go to the gym and do some kickboxing, whatever. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But make sure it's a healthy way and not an unhealthy or old habit or anything that you definitely make sure that you're not causing harm on yourself or to anyone else or anything. Okay? Take it out on a punching bag, not a wall. Okay? So be your own discernment here. Use your own discernment. The Great Mother. Surrender to the mystery. Fall into her arms. As you dive deep within your Holy Grail, and you surrender to whatever comes up, whatever you run into, let it come up and out. Let it come up and out. Fall into her arms, meaning fall into the divine. Seek clarity from the divine, not outside validation, not external validation. This is about introspection and going inwards to heal the parts of you that need to be healed for the sake of yourself, and to give yourself that unconditional, loving second chance. Finding that Holy Grail deep within that is there. We all have our own beautiful and unique Holy Grail deep within. But sometimes with everything that we have been brought up with and conditioned with and by, can cover that Holy Grail, almost like an armored wall. So it's time to start peeling back the layers, however that fits in with you and for you, and when you're ready. The Great Mother is ready to hold you. The bud. Potential, promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. So for those of you who have already begun your transformation and your healing journey and your second bloom, keep going. This is confirmation that you're on the right path. And for those of you who are just starting, keep going. You're on the right path. Little bits at a time. And remember that this is a lifelong journey. Healing isn't a one and done thing, folks. even all the life coaches out there, all the spiritual coaches, all the any coaches or mentors out there, to include myself, just because we're out there and they're out there, and the spiritual content creators, just because we're all out there, doesn't mean that we're one and done, healed, and oh my goodness, we have no more healing left to do. That's so far from the truth. We are all in this together. It's a healing journey, that it's a process. And that analogy, which I'm sure everybody, or maybe some of you are tired of hearing, but it's like that onion. We're all like onions. Oh, in this instance, scratch that. We're roses. We are all beautiful roses. Starting with as a bud. And as we bloom, you peel back one petal at a time, right? But the roses, they'll continuously bloom, and then we'll lose our petals. We'll rest, rejuvenate, and then we'll rebloom. And then we open back up, and then petal by petal falls away. And with every bloom comes a second chance, comes another chance, comes another opportunity to heal deeper. So maybe you thought you had already healed certain grief, sorrow, or anger, but other similar situations keep occurring. That's an opportunity to reflect and go inward to see what do I need to still learn? There's something here that I still need to learn, and heal that part. So it's a lot of self-reflection and introspection. But keep going. You're that beautiful bud. Your heart. Your heart is the key. Open your heart. Fall into the Great Mother. And lean into the Divine to help you heal what needs to be healed in your heart in order to open back up and bloom again. And as you bloom again, when you make that choice, and as you continue to make the choice to heal your heart, mind, body, spirit, and soul, you will return to yourself. And this last card that came up is the return, a new story. You decide. Alignment, and it's coming together. Keep going, folks. It's about feeling your feelings, allowing yourself to experience these feelings, these emotions, and new opportunities. It's your second chance. You get to write your new story. You get to decide. Are you going to decide to live a life in alignment? Are you going to stay on the path that you're on right now? If that path is leading you to happiness, joy, love, excitement, passion, compassion, happiness, and positivity, then keep going. If you're at a place in your journey where things aren't feeling right and things aren't going the way that you thought they would, and you're not really feeling that joy, passion, and excitement, go within. And first off, know that it's okay. Give yourself that it's okay. Go within. Lean into the divine to see what needs to be healed. Work on healing that. And it will lead you to the best decisions for you. Use your intuition. You know what's best for you. But just know that you are deserving of a new story. You are deserving of that second chance, the second bloom, or third bloom, or fourth bloom. However, it doesn't matter. We never stop blooming. We're beautiful roses. You are a beautiful rose, darling. Keep blooming. Keep healing. Keep loving. And keep shining that beautiful light within. Go get your new story. Return to yourself. And let your holy grail shine to the world. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've listened this far, thank you. And I'm sending you all so much love, light, healing, compassion, kindness, joy, positivity, and happiness. Many blessings. I'm grateful for you all, and you are making a difference in this world. And remember that it's okay that maybe we might take 2 steps forward, and we might end up taking 3 or 4 back, but just keep getting up, dusting yourself off, and move forward, move ahead, forge ahead. You are a beautiful bloom and a beautiful rose, darling. I love you. Be well. Thank you.